Okay, the problem Gruppo Idraulica and its customers, which are companies operating the water industry, is that you have installations, especially in water utility companies, where electricity is not available or you have a limited availability. So if you want to digitalize such stations, you need to have some sort of external power supply. And what we provide are compact microturbines whose task is creating electricity, leveraging the pressure drop and the flow rate in those pipelines to feed all electronic systems that might be needed to monitor such stations. So router, controllers, sensors, and so on. Let's say a turbine, in general, is a device that is made by a rotating part. So when you have a flow of water or gas or whatever fluid, it starts rotating. So this rotation, this device is then coupled to an electrical generator. So this energy coming from the water, from the fluid, is converted into electricity locally because we use a local availability of water and flow. So the concept is somehow the same of big power station, but in this case, what we have done is we have miniaturized a device which traditionally is much larger to generate a large amount of power in a big power station. Here the idea is to have distributed local generation, so very small amount of energy in lots of points, especially in areas where you don't have access to electricity. And pipelines, water, gas are spanning through also remote areas, in the mountains and the countryside, and you have the need to monitor these pipelines for a number of reasons, maintenance and so on. So you need sensors, you need electronics. Electronics is of course available, but what is missing in remote area is access to electricity in a simple way. So we have for free the flow and the pressure of this piping. So the idea is leveraging this pressure and flow to generate the correct amount of electricity locally in a remote area or in a convenient area to reach, to generate electricity to enable digitalization, so remote maintenance, monitoring, checking of the integrity and the safety of the pipeline, monitoring from remote, so you avoid to send people driving for miles and miles just to check if everything is okay. So these are all the direct and indirect benefits of digitalizing existing infrastructures that were built many years ago, so without any digitalization at the time. On one side, we have validated the concept, the market, the business opportunity. On the other side, they have supported the pilot in Peru with the water utility company of Lima, and so they supported all what was involved in terms of hardware to be shipped there in order to run this pilot experiment. This was all what was supported by this program. I would recommend as reaching out Latin American markets from Europe is very challenging for a number of reasons. Distance, difficult to reach out the right stakeholders, and understanding a bit of the local culture and the local way of doing business. So all these business activities were can be supported by EU-LAC with the support of all the team of EU-LAC involved, the consultants, the university, and so on. In the future, following up the pilot, is creating a more structured relationship with Gruppo Idraulica, and through them aims at reaching out the different end users which are based in Peru and ideally also in other Latin American countries where they have operations, which means to have, let's say, a partner company that can support following up the local installation, any linguistic issue that can arise, any administration issue, and so on.